Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we continue to share the stories of Eastern Kentuckians who became heroes in times of terror during last year's flooding. And a business chain here in our region continues sponsoring events meant to help clean debris from local bodies of water.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:33. I'm Keaton Hall on this Friday morning. Brandon Robinson, how you feeling on this Friday morning?
Listen, raking it through, getting ready for more Hillbilly Days action today, and then I'll be out there tomorrow. You going to come over and join us tomorrow before you come to work?
You know, I might. I'd have to come over in the morning. Can you be in there in the morning?
I'll be there in the morning.
I might see you there.
So stop by and check it out. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be waiting for everybody else. Evan and Steve will be over there tonight, so go see them as well. And then some of the crew will be over there tomorrow as well. Maybe riding in the parade if it's not raining, but that's going to be the big story this weekend. We're going to see some rain there. Let's go to UVA-wise first this morning. Clouds increasing, temperatures still in the 60s. There's the warmest spot in Southwest Virginia because surrounded by 40s there in Grundy, Clintwood, and Jonesville is Wise at 61, 66. In Jackson, 68, in Irvin, 63, in Pikeville, Hazard, and Somerset this morning. It's also 63 in Moorhead, and it is 48 in Manchester. Later on today, I think those southwest winds take us into the low 80s. Even though the clouds are going to filter in and cover up the sunshine, I still believe it'll be one more warm day before that cold front comes in tonight and knocks us back a few notches by the end of the weekend. Keaton?
Thanks, Brandon. We continue our look at East Kentucky Leadership Award winners. This year, we're spotlighting people and organizations who went above and beyond after the July flood. Volunteers have been a large part of the recovery process. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us how one Perry Countyan answered the call for help as soon as she could.
The water had a very loud, evil sound. The smell of the water is, never smelled anything like that before. No, you will always remember it. It was very scary.
As floodwater tore through homes, Donna Campbell heard screams, cries for help. Being involved in the Lost Creek Fire Department, Donna knew her mission.
We were out trying to find them to get them to safety. That was our major thing for 2 days, was to get into people's homes and trying to find them.
Hours were spent finding people who were trapped while navigating destruction.
There was places you could go and the road was gone. And you wondered, how was it like on the other side? And you was trying to find the way to get to them.
Once the water levels decreased and a long recovery process began, the Lost Creek Fire Department became a hub for almost anything a flood survivor might need.
We have trucks come in loaded with supplies. It's food. We give out food boxes, clothing, bedding, furniture. Anything that they pretty much need, we can try to find it.
Every day, with the help of others at the fire department, Donna is organizing relief and cooking meals. They even added a building for the supplies.
We've actually called it our Blessing Building, and we're going to keep that running to help people out. Even when the flood is taken care of, we will still have that people can come and get help.
Working along with disaster relief organizations, Donna and others at the fire department are helping people move into permanent homes.
But they are a lot better, and they know that the help is here and that it's coming. Sometimes we can't get to them all at once, but we have them on a list, and they know we're coming to help them.
People like Donna and other volunteers have given flood survivors hope.
We have 4 back in their homes. There's mobile homes come in and they need porches put on them. And just any crew that comes in, they work on a home for a week at a time. And then you see a major improvement.
The 2023 East Kentucky Leadership Award for Individual goes to Donna Campbell.
Campbell says while she is honored to accept the award, her real prize is seeing people move back into their homes. The East Kentucky Leadership Conference will begin in just less than 1 week. It's going to be here in Hazard. A group of high school students from Ohio are helping clean homes in Breathitt County. Grant Career Center Superintendent Mike Perry says they connected with the local flood relief group Love Your Neighbor Kentucky. He says this is their way of helping those that need it.
But we also wanted to give the students the experience of leaving their community to go give of themselves to other people. So we thought it was a prime opportunity to come and lend a hand in the area and give what we can, which in this case is just some strong backs and some willingness to help.
The students spent some time this week giving out canned food donations to the Lost Creek community. Double Quick plans to continue sponsoring river sweeps across Letcher County as the weather gets warmer. The company has already sponsored 3 river sweeps in Neon, Jenkins, and Whitesburg. Marketing Director Whitney Justice says Double Quick is working with other organizations to keep up the momentum.
We have sectioned out a lot of locations throughout Letcher County. Calvary campus at ISOM has already agreed to do a section. The extension office is taking a section from Fish Pond Lake down. So we started today from like Letcher County Central High School and are trying to work our way down to downtown Whitesburg as far as we can go.
The city of Whitesburg will be hosting another flood debris cleanup event this Saturday. Day 1 of the Hillbilly Days Festival in Pikeville saw some big crowds, including state leaders who stopped by to recognize the people who made it all possible. WIMT's Jordan Mullins talked with some Shriners about what the festival is really all about.
Hillbilly Days began as just a small parade. In 2023, the event has grown into something much bigger. On Thursday, the senior advisor to the governor, Rocky Adkins, made a stop in Pikeville for a proclamation.
Honoring really the Shriners and those who founded basically Hillbilly Days, the festival itself, which was in 1977.
Adkins also wanted to recognize just what this festival is all about, making sure children and families have access to health care regardless of their ability to pay.
This money that's being raised has benefited the children of Eastern Kentucky, but more importantly, the children of the Commonwealth.
The grandchildren of the festival's founders say it's an honor for their grandfathers to be recognized, but giving back is just the nature of the region.
Once you've been to Eastern Kentucky, then you realize that some of the best people in the world originate from Eastern Kentucky.
Officials with the Shriners Hospital in Lexington add that your dollar is more important than you think.
Sometimes you think, well, does my dollar really matter? Does my little gift here make an impact? And it absolutely does. When the power of giving is put together, you see huge impact.
Whether it's a funnel cake or a carnival ride, you are giving back to children across the Commonwealth. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WIMT Mountain News.
Several Shriners also told us the proclamation from the governor's office was fantastic, and they hope to continue the event for years to come. We're only 15 days away from the 149th Kentucky Derby, but Churchill Downs is already looking ahead to next year. Track leaders say it will be a year-long celebration for the 150th run for the Roses. Some new features at Churchill will include a $200 million paddock renovation, 2 new dining clubs, and an outdoor luxury dining experience. Churchill Downs is also giving fans a chance to win a Derby of a Lifetime experience. It includes VIP tickets to next year's Derby, exclusive visits to the paddock, and Taste of Derby tickets.
.641 here on this Friday morning. It is a kind of cloudy start to the day for some. We get ready to switch over to daylight on the Mountain Parkway camera up there on Wolf Pound County line near Slade this morning. It's one of the areas where that forest fire continues to burn up there at Natural Bridge. Don't see anything here from the roadway camera, but again, a lot of action going on up there, still fighting that fire. Hopefully that rain tonight can help them. Temperatures out there this morning kind of all over the place. We're in the 40s in Jonesville, Clintwood, and Grundy. Also Manchester to the 50s and the 60s. And basically Irvin still close to 70 at 68. Jackson just behind them at 66. And then you've got Somerset at 64. A little warm out there this morning. Logan's back online. Good to see you, Logan, at 63, along with Pikeville and Hazard as well at 63. Now your out the door forecast will feature back and forth clouds throughout the day. I think the deeper into the day we get, the more the clouds will take over. Stray rain chances can't be ruled out in the evening, but I think most of the rain comes in the overnight hours. Keaton.
Thanks, Brandon. And thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. The maker of Narcan nasal spray works to lower the cost of the life-saving product People soon will be able to buy it over the counter.